Have you ever been told you're too much? Too emotional, too sensitive, too loud, too needy, too ... something? It's a heavy label, isn't it? It can make you shrink, question your own instincts, and try to sand down your edges to fit into a space that was never meant for you. But I want you to consider something powerful today. What if you were never too much? Just wrongly measured? Think about that for a second. It reframes everything. Suddenly, the problem isn't you. The problem is the measuring stick. Let's break this down. Have you been called too emotional? Maybe you feel things deeply. You cry during movies, you get incredibly excited about small joys, and your heart aches for others' pain. In a world that often praises stoicism and emotional detachment, this can be seen as a weakness. But what if the people calling you too emotional were simply too disconnected from their own feelings? What if your emotional depth was a superpower, an ability to connect with the world on a level they couldn't even fathom? Your capacity to feel is a sign of your humanity, your empathy. It's not a flaw, it's a feature. Or how about being called too sensitive? Maybe you notice subtle shifts in a room's energy. A harsh word can sting you for hours, and you're easily overwhelmed by loud noises or chaotic environments. You might have been told to toughen up or not take things so personally. But what if you weren't too sensitive, but the people around you were simply too numb? Desensitized by the constant barrage of noise and negativity in the world. They've had built walls so high they can't feel the gentle breezes or hear the quiet whispers of intuition. Your sensitivity is like a finely tuned instrument. It allows you to perceive nuances others miss, to appreciate beauty in the small details, and to be incredibly intuitive. Don't let anyone convince you to dull that incredible gift. And here's a big one. Being told you're asking for too much. This often comes up in relationships. You ask for clear communication, consistent effort, emotional support, and quality time. You're met with resistance, excuses, or the accusation that your expectations are unrealistic. It can leave you feeling demanding and ungrateful. But I want you to seriously ask yourself, were you really asking for too much, or were they just offering too little? Were you asking for a 5-course meal from someone who only had a few crumbs to give? A healthy relationship requires mutual effort and a desire to meet each other's core needs. If someone is consistently unable or unwilling to meet your reasonable requests for connection and respect, that's a reflection of their capacity, not your worth. You weren't asking for the moon. You were just asking someone who didn't have a spaceship. The core message here is profound. You are not too much. You have perhaps just been trying to fit into spaces and relationships with people who couldn't meet you where you are. Imagine you're a giant, magnificent oak tree. You have deep roots and sprawling branches. You're full of life. Now imagine trying to plant that oak tree in a tiny little flower pot. The pot would say, you're too big. Your roots are too aggressive. Your branches take up too much space. But is the tree the problem, or is it the pot? The tree isn't too much. The tree is exactly what it's supposed to be. It just needs the right environment to thrive in an open field where it can spread its roots deep into the earth and reach its branches up to the sky without limitation. You are that oak tree. And for too long, you might have been surrounded by flower pots telling you to be smaller. This realization is the first step toward a radical form of self-acceptance. It's about stopping the endless cycle of self-blame and starting to evaluate your environment instead. When you feel that old shame creeping in, that voice whispering, "You're too much," I want you to pause and ask a different set of questions. First, is this person or this situation equipped to handle my depth? Do they have the emotional vocabulary to understand my feelings? Do they have the empathy to appreciate my sensitivity? Do they have the generosity of spirit to meet my needs? Second, am I shrinking myself to make them comfortable? Am I silencing my voice, hiding my tears, or lowering my standards just to maintain a connection that doesn't truly nourish me? This is a crucial question because we often contort ourselves to keep people in our lives who, frankly, don't deserve a front row seat. And third, where can I find my open field? Where are the people who won't just tolerate my muchness, but celebrate it? Who are the friends that will get excited with me, cry with me, and see my sensitivity as a strength? Where are the partners who see my requests for connection not as a demand, but as an invitation to build something beautiful together? These people exist. They are your people. They are the ones who speak your language. When you're with them, you won't feel too much. You'll just feel ... you. There's a sense of ease, of belonging. You can breathe fully. You don't have to constantly explain or defend your existence. They get it. They see you. Finding these people starts with you giving yourself permission to be exactly who you are without apology. It means honoring your emotions, trusting your sensitivity, and upholding your standards. When you do that, you begin to radiate a certain energy. You become a magnet for those who resonate with your true self, and you naturally start to repel those who are mismatched. It can be a scary process. It might mean letting go of relationships or situations that you've clung to for a long time. It can feel lonely at first. But the space you create by letting go of the flower pots is the very space the open field needs to appear. Think of it as a decluttering of the soul. You're making room for what truly fits. You are not a problem to be solved. You are a soul to be met. And there are people out there who are not just capable of meeting you, but are actively searching for someone with your exact brand of too much, your passion, your depth, your fire that is precisely what someone else is looking for. To them, you won't be too emotional. You'll be passionately alive. You won't be too sensitive. You'll be wonderfully perceptive. You won't be asking for too much. You'll be knowing your worth. So the next time the old narrative starts playing in your head, I want you to hit stop, rewind, and play this new track instead. I am not too much. I was just wrongly measured. The measuring stick was flawed, not me. It's time to find a new scale, one that's calibrated to appreciate my full, magnificent weight. It's time to find my open field. It's time to find the people who can meet me in all my glory. Because you deserve to be seen, to be cherished, and to be celebrated for exactly who you are. Never let anyone, including yourself, convince you otherwise. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever been called too much? And how did you learn to embrace your true self? Your story could inspire someone else. Take care and remember your worth.